How are you?
Oh, yes. Okay.
Awesome. Is this one audio, just audio or visual?
I can see, but I can see. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Let me see. Mute. Let's see. Start video. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Oh, wait.
As far as what you're recording, I mean.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to get this. Hold on a second. I'm trying to get the video straight. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh
There
yeah,
we go.
Hey,
There we go.
cool.
what up, Chris?
Hey man, how you doing?
Good, good.
So it's my understand. So I believe we got 10 minutes of this.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Okay, cool. It's nice to meet you guys. Some of you I'm meeting, obviously I'm meeting you guys for the first time. I haven't heard of you guys before, but now that I see this movie, I'm glad I did because you guys are amazing.
Thank
Oh,
you.
thank you.
All right, let's get down to business. Okay, this one's for Sam. You know, as I start to watch this movie, it looks bright and has a lot of zoom ins and zoom outs. Are you trying to go for that Wes Anderson approach?
No, my biggest influence is like or inspiration is really Edgar Wright. And
Edgar Wright?
Edgar Wright, real yeah, Edgar Wright. He did like Scott Pilgrim versus the World and other movies. He's really the big crash zoom guy. And he just does a ton of camera movement and a lot of whippy, fast camera movement using it for comedy. Obviously, Wes Anderson's great with that as well. And I love Wes Anderson, but I'd say Edgar Wright is probably the biggest inspiration for me personally and stylistically.
Oh, yes, that's so true. So, what was your inspiration for this movie?
It started more on the surface with just wanting to make a coming of age movie about pool hopping and feeling like that was the perfect premise for a coming of age movie, and that there's something, super magical and spiritual and cathartic about this glowing blue pool in the middle of the night. And then as I began to write it, it kind of unfolded into my own personal story in college and sort of compressing a number of years surrounding college and, going into my 20s into just a couple nights on the pool hopping adventure.
Hmm. Oh yeah. Well, yes. I mean, I saw a movie. I mean, I understand. Back in the days, like the dogs that like some skateboards used to do that back in the 70s. Like only skating in pools. But when you guys are swimming, when you guys have these kids swimming in the pools, like that's completely different. And I was interested to get a little memento about that. So, where did you find these actors, and like, what do you see in them?
So Michael is like one of my best buddies and one of my oldest friends in LA. And so we had worked together a lot, like just stupid short films, and we'd written a script together. So I always wrote that one with him in mind. And the other main role, Kennedy, I had a vague idea of kind of who this person was. I could feel the character, but I didn't know who would play her until I saw Odessa Zion in someone's Instagram story and just felt like, oh my God, that's the girl. That's who it's got to be. I was able to get a coffee with her through that friend, and the rest was history. I wrote the role with her in mind from then on out, and thankfully she vibed with it. The other casting was, I did write one other role for Tyler Alvarez, having seen him in American Vandal, and just thought he would be perfect for it, and thankfully he took to it. And the other roles we either made offers or had a casting call audition process for.
Hmm. Okay. Now, like, let's get to Michael. Michael, right here. Like, what do you see in the character that you play?
I definitely see someone who enjoys living in the moment, is impulsive, I would say, very present, and doesn't take life too seriously. Yet, is still wrestling with who he wants to be. Maybe not necessarily what he likes to do, like maybe Kennedy is wrestling with, trying to figure out what she's supposed to do with her life. I think Michael
Mm.
knows what he wants to do with his life. He's just a little lost in coming to terms with working for himself, doing what he wants to do on his own terms. He's kind of at the beck and call of his boss right now. And I think he's wrestling with that. And and accepting that you could take a chance on yourself, and without robbing a house. You could take a chance on yourself in a different way. And I think that's kind of what his journey is overall.
Oh, yes. Well, there's a lot of like chemistry going on like with the characters. Like some of them like don't get much and others get much or so. Like how do you like find like the counterbalance between like everything? You know, whoever's willing to answer, whoever knows or understands what I'm trying to say. I mean,
Um, the counterbalance between all the sort of different moods and feelings of the movie, like going from wacky to the more heartfelt, deeper stuff. Is that what you mean?
but yeah, right. Yes, I do. Yes.
Um, no, sorry, I might have misheard the question. But yeah, the balance was found through, first of all, great actors that are able to do, have nuance in their role in their performances, where it's like, with characters like Odessa and Michael, you can see that like they're having a good time on the surface, but you can still feel like, maybe there's pain in their eyes, sort of underneath that. And so you have that, natural balance. I think the acting is the most important part. And then in the edit and on set, it's just about like feeling it out. And the edit took a long time to find that balance and keep that even tone for the movie to be able to have such a range, but still feel cohesive and like it's not like out of place. It just took a lot of time and perspective, sort of like slowly sculpting it to be where it landed today.
Oh, yes. I believe we have time for one more question. Oh, yes.
Mhm.
So, like, s- like, sorry, sorry, I was just a little choked up there. I
Oh,
mean,
all good, man.
yes. So, like, do you believe that, like if you find the right audience, like I know this is playing at a few select theaters, like, do you believe that, like that they can like appreciate the moment, like they can appreciate like what this film is trying to go for? I mean, like it's a small independent movie, but it's got a big heart and a lot of comic energy. Do you believe that there can be people who believe in it's the small things to help make the big things? Because I totally have confidence in you guys.
Thank
Oh,
you.
thank you.
No
Thank
problem.
you. Yeah, I do. I mean, I think we've started testing it, we've been to some festivals and we had our Chicago premiere, which went really well. And we're finding that it really resonates with a lot of people. And of course, not everyone's going to like the movie, no movie is for everyone, but it's definitely finding its audience thus far. And we're hoping that it continues to find that niche audience of people who really really relate to it and really love it. There are a lot of people that are moved by this story and people that just enjoy it. So we're actually going to be in at least like 75 theaters around the country as of now. So you should be able to find one relatively close to you. Come September 5th is our kind of nationwide break. So stay tuned because theaters are, adding all the time. We could end up in more theaters if things continue to go well, and that's what we're going for.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for having this conversation with me. I enjoyed your movie and I wish you both the best of luck. Thank
Thank
you.
you,
Oh,
Chris. You
thank you.
too.
You too.
You. Take care, guys.